Hey there, back for another episode of the Multiple Streams of Income podcast. And I'm so glad that you're tuning in, whether you're watching the video format or listening to the audio format. Um, it's been a little while since I had an episode get out, and I just wanted to touch on a few things before we dive into today's interview or chat session. Let me bring up my notes. So number one is I am still very happy with the platform that I'm using to record these video podcast episodes. And I'm using it for webinars and one-on-one chat sessions with clients. So it's called Meetn, Meetn. And I did an episode on this a little while back, but you can check it out at msipodcast.com/Meetn, Meetn. And that will take you to where you can, I believe, even still try Meetn for free. And if you do decide to become a paying customer, you qualify for a really good discount using my link that they provided. So it's basically a Zoom alternative. It has lots of pros, and I haven't seen any cons. So you can check it out yourself. But I really like it. It's like almost like a light version of Zoom, but it still does everything that you need. And it has some really amazing features. Really, really good platform for sales and marketing and lead conversion and all that kind of thing. So be sure to check that out. Also, in the past, I think it's been several months since I've put out one of these updates. I've been producing a lot of videos, as always, for an array of clients. And, some of those you may or may not have seen in the world of marketing. Some of the more popular ones that you might have seen are for Live Good. Live Good has really exploded. If you haven't heard of Live Good, I'd be very surprised at this point. But if you haven't, by all means, click on the link in the show notes, and you can check out Live Good that way directly. And that will be an affiliate link, just so you know, full disclosure. Also, I've been working with Nexus, that's Nexsess, and they produce specialized trusts, and they have excellent financial consultants, so that if you are interested in ways that you can save on tax and you're a business owner, they have some really, really good solutions for you that you should definitely look into. And I will provide a link to Nexus as well. There'll be lots more coming from that. I did have Scott, the founder of Nexus, on the podcast a number of episodes ago, but we'll be doing some more in the new year, and we can touch on some more specifics. Another thing before we get into today's chat with Jimmy, I want to touch on another possible avenue for income streams if you're still looking for ideas. There is a membership platform / directory platform software that I have found that I think is absolutely fantastic. I am now a customer. I'm using it myself. It's called Brilliant Directories. And if you're looking for a way to make a professional membership website or online directory for virtually any niche, I would encourage you to check out Brilliant Directories. And I'm going to put a link to the show notes in that. As well, I plan on doing an entire episode on some of the main features of Brilliant Directories in an upcoming episode. So stay tuned for that. But let's jump into today. So for today, this one will probably appeal to a wide variety of you out there. If you have an interest in travel, maybe saving a little bit on your travel, as well as a smart contract that's on the blockchain that has a really lucrative affiliate program, then you're definitely going to want to tune into when I talk very shortly here with one of the founders of ViLocity. That's ViLocity. And we're going to go into all about what ViLocity is and how you can get involved and try it out and possibly create another very lucrative stream of income. Again, this whole podcast, all these things I'm talking about, they are just for entertainment, educational purposes. They're not financial advice, but there are some nuggets in here that if you put in the work and you like what you see and you put it into action and you do some marketing and spread the word, there's no reason why you can't find a way to create some extra income. But again, these all take work to some degree. Some are easier than others, but not financial advice, just myself trying to share some information with you, my listener, my client, my follower, and just trying to share some info when I feel like it's worthy of sharing. So anyway, yeah, thanks for tuning in again today. We're going to jump into a chat now that I had with Jimmy of ViLocity. So enjoy, and we'll see you on the end. Hey, Jimmy, thanks for getting on the podcast today. How you doing?
I'm doing great, David. Happy Thursday to
Excellent.
you.
Yeah. No, it's so far so good. And so yeah, I wanted to do a little segment for the podcast and touch on ViLocity. And you're the guy. Just introduce you and your background and kind of how we got here, and just inform the listeners a little bit about ViLocity and how they may be able to get involved if it's something that they want to do. So um, first off, who are you?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, thanks for having me, David. I appreciate it. And so for ladies and gentlemen, I'll just share with you, I actually own a company called Trip Valet Incentives. Most people know me for that. Started that business in 2017 and launched our incentive part of the business in 2018. So we've been around for a while. We've helped a lot of entrepreneurs, small business owners. Our number one industry is realtors. Number two is actually insurance professionals. And so we work with a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, sales professionals to help them grow their businesses using vacation incentives. That's our number one product. And so what ended up happening was how ViLocity came about is it's a little bit of a story, but I was asked to bring our travel component, our travel membership, our discounted travel portal and escape trips, as well as our incentives inside of some other projects. And found out that they, of course, because we've been doing this for a while, that the people loved it, of course, but they also had this amazing, basically a one-line compensation plan, right? One where everybody can work together, and I really like that concept. I'd never heard of it before, but unfortunately, they weren't built right. They didn't do their due diligence on the front end. Maybe didn't, crunch the numbers, and so those projects ended up going under. And so, but I mean, I own everything. So I was like, man, I really like this idea. I said, let me learn from some of their errors, mistakes, and do something bigger and better. And that's what we did. I mean, I'll just be real candid with you and direct, David. That's what we did. We took the idea, the concepts, what they had, because I was already very involved with those projects. Actually helped put some of their advisory boards together and get very involved because of course I had a vested interest in making sure that they were going to do something because I have my travel program. And so anyways, put together an incredible launch team, made sure that we had the right person for the blockchain smart contract, made sure that we brought in some mathematician, algebraic geniuses in terms of our compensation, as well as looking at the numbers and just making sure everything worked. And then, of course, we already had a team that we could bring in, and even like yourself helping us with the videos. And so put it all together, and that's what we launched. We launched ViLocity with more of a lifestyle brand. The Max line is what we call, with where everybody, where you basically it's just one line. And so when someone asks me what it is, I just tell them, hey, listen, we created a lifestyle brand with an unbelievable, very aggressive affiliate marketing program. And that's really what we've done together.
Nice. Yeah. It is pretty powerful. And as far as the trips, the discounted vacations and that kind of stuff, maybe just touch on that a little bit. So by being involved with ViLocity, which I guess we should say is what, a $50 BNB one time. What does that open up for someone?
Yeah, some of the things that we did here is it's a $50 one-time purchase, $50 BNB, and so you make that purchase, and then what you end up getting is you get access to a vacation, depending on how many memberships you purchase, because you can't purchase more than one. But you get what we call a dream vacation, can be used all around the world. It's with one of our vendors, part of the Marriott family, and so they can use it all over the world, over 3,000 destinations. And all they do is they pay the taxes and fees for that. Then we also included we have different levels of our travel portal, and we also put that in there as well, so they have access to a travel portal. It'll save them 40, 50%, versus all the other major sites on resorts, and hotels, and so they'll see that as well. And then we also brought in an AI product, because it's only the $50. They get access to be able to use our AI marketing tool to attach it to either our blog, their WordPress blog, Facebook, LinkedIn, so they're able to use it for one social media as well. So that is the actual services that they would get for the $50.
So I mean, so they're getting access to discounted travel that's beyond any, normal discounted travel site that you would run into. Um, and a bunch of other tools, and they're automatically able to participate in the MaxLine affiliate program.
Right. Yeah, and one other thing too is that we don't want them just to join and enjoy the services. We want them to refer others, because that's how we grow, especially with the MaxLine. Because once you enroll, you're put into the MaxLine, whether you refer anyone or not, and so you can actually earn income daily, just for being in the MaxLine as well. So we have a commission payout pool that we oversee, and so what's really exciting too is that we give you guys tools, AI. We have an app that's very robust. Everything's inside there. All of our videos, funnel page. You get all the notifications, and so we feel like for a $50 one time, lifetime, it's a huge amount of value. And then, David, the other side of it is that we plan on having a second product rolling out. Our plan is sometime in February, and that will be have even more benefits with travel, AI, and maybe some other little things behind the scenes as well.
Cool. Sounds good. I mean, it does really sound like a no-brainer. And so what kind of potential, because most people listening to this are looking for another income stream, or, adding something along. So with that $50 one-time membership, let's say somebody has a decent list of people that they can blast this out to. What's a, conservative, or some kind of, obviously not financial advice in any way, shape, or form, but what can someone expect if they bring in so many people?
Yeah, so it's a very simple plan. When you make a $50 purchase, you purchase your membership, you're actually put in the MaxLine, and even if you don't refer anybody, you'll end up over time, as this thing grows, as the MaxLine grows. Once it hits a certain membership count, you can earn up to $232.50. Okay, so a $50 membership purchase, and then because you're in our compensation model, the MaxLine, our commission payout pool eventually will pay you $232.50. Now, what we have done, which is very unique, another unique part of it, is that we are building in a perpetual renewal type of program, where half of that goes into payout. Okay, you can withdraw that, and then the other half goes into purchasing other memberships. And so every time you hit 50 in your holding wallet, you can push a button in your back office, and it'll purchase you another membership. So it basically, because you don't do auto ships or monthly renewal program subscriptions on necessarily on smart contracts. But here we've built it in where when you push that button, you can purchase another membership, because that's part of your commission plan, but it just keeps growing. So imagine every half of that goes into paying out, half goes to another membership, and it just keeps accumulating. So when this thing is in full blown momentum, I don't know if everybody will understand the power of being able to have renewal, perpetual income coming in, even if you didn't refer anyone. Now, if you refer someone, David, of course, we have 2-tier affiliate model, meaning that with Fast Start, so every time you do a 50, you get 750, and then the person that enrolled you would get 250. So it's just 2 tiers, 750, 250. But then every time someone makes a claim, they take some money out of their rewards account, you're going to get paid. Okay, you're going to get paid a sponsor match on that as well, right? And so that can go anywhere from 5%. If you've only referred 1 or 2 people, but if you refer 3 or more, it jumps all the way up to 15%. And then our tier 2 structure is always at 10%. So you can get 15% on sponsor match and then another 10%. And so you do want, if you want to speed up your earnings, the first 3, what we call tiers or ranks, you want to go and refer 3 people, right? Who do you know that would like to make some extra money? Maybe have travel more in the future, but most right now people want to make money. And so you invite them in, they buy their membership, you activate yours, your immediate daily earnings, right? With just those 3 personals. So we always want to encourage people, go get your 3 personals. Everyone knows at least 3 people that want to make more money, have a better lifestyle, make some extra income. And then what ends up happening is over time, when you start to refer this to more people, if you can get yourself up to 21 referrals total, you'll have for every membership the ability over time, as more and more memberships come in through the membership account, you'll be able to earn $10,000 minimum on that part, not including all your sponsor matches and your check matches for Fast Starts as well. So it can be a very nice, lucrative compensation plan. And then also, if you purchase more memberships, because every membership that you purchase, you get access to all the same things. And so you can actually give away vacations to use for marketing. You can connect to more social media outlets as well. You can give away the Go membership as well to people, and they can use it for discounts. And so that's another reason. Besides earning more income by buying more memberships, you can also give away the services, and to help you grow your business or other businesses as well.
Very cool. Yeah, there's a lot there, I mean, there's a lot to unpack, but I mean, all of this is available on the website. Like you say, the app, anyone who signs up, they get in this app, and all the tools they need to help market their businesses there, right? So yeah, for somebody who's listening that may not have experience with, a crypto wallet or crypto at all, there's also, guides and tutorials to help them get started. But basically, they just have to download one of the 4, or is it still just 4 wallets that, yeah, one of those, follow some simple steps, and then they'll be off to the races.
Right. Yeah. Just find one of the wallets that we support: Trust Wallet, SafePal, MetaMask, and then Token Wallet, and then just fund it, with enough BNB as well as some gas fees, and then connect it. Grab whoever invited you to this, and then David's link or whoever, and then someone on his group, and then just connect it all, and then you're off to the races. You get a really cool dashboard. It's already built out, looks beautiful. You gotta and you can just share that because it has all of our videos on it as well. And so very, very, very simple to share and refer others to as well.
Awesome. And I mean, I think what a lot of people can't fathom is, because this is smart contract driven, these payments are instant. Like there's no third party, there's no waiting on a company to pay you. That is how it works, right? I mean, when someone cashes out some of their earnings, it's instantly, these sponsor matches and stuff are instantly put in your wallet. There's no, there's no going in and saying, I'd like to request that this is paid out. And I know so many of us have experimented with other programs that are, blockchain related, and they end up holding all these funds and running off and shutting down, and then you're left not holding any bag. So So that is the nice thing with the smart contract. So you don't have to worry about not receiving what you've earned.
Right. Yeah, it's already built in, instant payouts, and so it's beautiful for people, especially as this thing really takes off. And your team is taking off. People you brought in. I mean, yeah, it all pays out instantly.
Very, very cool. I thank you for your time, Jimmy. And what I should say, this is all very new. ViLocity, as of the time of this recording, we're recording this on December 14th, 23, but hard to say when people might be tuning in and listening, but this is literally like a week old?
No, not even that.
We
just launched it on Monday.
Monday. So early days. So, word is not even, sweeping the internet or nowhere close to saturated yet. So if you are listening to this and it does pique your interest, definitely, I'll have a link in below the video and in the show notes for this episode. But basically just, actually I'll make a short link and I'll include that after our interview's over. But yeah, just get your link into that wallet web browser and get started, and you can really make some good things happen. So thanks again, Jimmy. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing what unfolds in the weeks and months ahead.
Awesome. Thank you, David. Appreciate your time, and thank you for everybody listening.
All right, thanks. Take care. All right, so that was Jimmy of ViLocity, and I hope you liked what you heard, at least enough to check out ViLocity. I'll put my affiliate link in the show note, if not on the screen, and in the email that you might have received to find out about this. And yeah, so you can definitely dive into that, try it out yourself, see how it goes. Thanks again to Jimmy for joining me on today's episode. You can find this one at msipodcast.com/020. This was episode 20. And I thank you again for tuning into the podcast. I will be doing some more early in the new year. And if you have any questions at all, anytime, let me know. And especially if you're considering the production of a professional sales video, which is what I do day in, day out, then definitely reach out to me through salesvideos.com. I would love to chat with you, explain the process, how it works, and what it might be able to do for your business. So take care. Have a great holiday. Christmas is just around the corner. It may even have already happened by the time you're listening or watching. But thank you again for tuning in, and have a great day.